Before you click away from the video, just know that there will be gameplay in about like 3 to 5 minutes probably. You can use the timestamps and skip ahead if you want, but, you know, stick with me. Slideshow's fun. We're also not going to go through every relic. This is, again, mostly for fun. So what is the most impactful relic in Legends of Runeterra? A slideshow by Tavernkeeper. Now, if you've played Legends of Runeterra for any amount of time, you'll know that relics are really, really good. And so today we're going to talk about which relic is the most impactful, not best, most impactful relic in Legends of Runeterra. So we'll start with our somewhat unnecessary relics. Attendant Spirits. If I wanted Overwhelm, there's a lot of other ways I could get it, and it would affect more than just my ephemeral allies. Wriggle's Lantern. I tried for 2 hours to make this work. It doesn't work. Spirit Glove. Just gives you Overwhelm. Same as Attendant Spirits, I could get it elsewhere. And the Collector, +1/+1, and when I kill an enemy you earn 50 gold, max 2 kills per encounter. If there was no max, this would be actually super incredible, but because of the max, it's really kind of limited in use. There's only 7 encounters per adventure usually, so you're looking at a max of 600 gold, which normally you don't need, and if you're trying to work for something like Bounty Hunter's Renown, you can just put a better relic on. Usually another Bounty Hunter's Renown. Less common relics, Dreadweight Chase Gun. So, like, you use it sometimes, and when you use it, it's good. Creates 2 warning shots. You can use it on Samira. You can use it on Annie. My Black Shield isn't aligned with my Dreadweight Chase Gun, and it's driving me insane. But we're gonna ignore that. Black Shield. You use this sometimes when you're going to be removed a lot, but oftentimes it's just better to use a different relic. But it does fit into the game. Cease and Desist. This is very good if you can get up to 10 power. You can't always get up to 10 power. And Wicked Harvest. I love Wicked Harvest. I used it so much during like the Spirit Blossom event. If the things you're targeting have less than 3 hit points, incredible relic. A lot of the times it is worse for you than it is for your enemy. Now you have your versatile relics. So Packed Powder, Scourge Stash, making your champion cost less. A very powerful effect. Beast Within, like I was saying before with the Overwhelm. This is a way to give all of your units Overwhelm, and it's a power. That's very good. Troll King's Crown is also pretty good. The subtype +1/+1 doesn't always happen. When it does, it's great. Disciple of Shadows, another way to reduce the cost of your champions. Use it on something like Viego, and you also get a positive effect out of it. So, Disciple of Shadows, really good relic. Echoing Spirit, game start, create 7 copies of me in deck. Champion spells cost 1 less. Just having 7 extra copies of your champion so you can maybe draw it is incredible. Making your champion spells cost 1 less is just icing on the cake. Starforged Gauntlets. This is a little bit of an overrated relic, if I'm honest. You would throw it on anything that is already Titanic, but using like Luminous Orb to get an extra +3/+3 to make your champion Titanic is, I would say, not always advisable, but still very good relic. You can use it on any champion with an 8 anywhere in their number, anywhere on their card. Grand General's Counterplan. Use this all the time. Round start, create a fleeting copy of me in hand. If your champion spell is good, Grand General's is absolutely incredible. Chosen by the Stars. Fated, Augment, Empowered 10, Overwhelm, Regeneration, and Challenger. That is a lot of things happening on one relic, and I love it. I use it often. Found Fortune. It takes a little bit of knowing what's in your deck, but when you play it, you can roll into some infinite combos if you use it on Ari, something like that. If you use it on Leona, you always pull Raven. Found Fortune is incredible. And Stalker's Blade. When I'm summoned, I strike the weakest enemy. I use this all of the time. Usually using 2 of them. It just is very good. Gets a lot done. It's not flashy, but very, very solid. And finally, we have the game warping relics. So this is going to be things like Death's Foil. +1/+0, while I'm attacking, I can't take damage or die. A lot of champions need to attack, and they aren't always able to do that. This allows them to do that. Oath of the Guardians. Play shuffle 5 level 2 champions into your deck, double their stats, and draw one of them. Usually played with double Star Jump. Oath of the Guardians actually changes the game, right? When you play your champion, you make new champions, and you don't know what's happening. It's great. Defense Spending. Maybe the most impactful relic for exactly one adventure, and that's Swain. But it's so good on Swain. It basically negates his entire adventure. It's very, very good. Game warping. Again, only useful against Swain, but we're considering that here when we're talking about the most impactful relic. Perfect Hex Core. This thing can give you lifesteal. You can copy it with Chemtech Duplicator. In the latest adventure, if you had BRB, having Perfect Hex Core meant you almost always get lifesteal. And lifesteal is so good that I think they're afraid to print it on more champions other than just Morgana. Chemtech Duplicator. When you have 6 mana gems, you copy your spells, put this on something like Nami, and you just automatically win the game. And there are a lot of times when Chemtech Duplicator just does so much work and changes so much about the adventure. Getting access to double spells is just incredible, right? And I've said that word a lot of times, but it is, so it's fine. Guardian Angel. Start adventures with +1 revive. This stacks with more Guardian Angels. So if you have 3 Guardian Angels, you have 3 revives. Or 3 plus 3 revives, so 4. Last Breath. If it's the first time I've been slaying this game, revive me with 1 health. This again stacks, so if you put 2 Guardian Angels, you get 2 champions. This is a way of printing champions. So not only does it change the rules of the game by giving you more revives, it also has an effect that lets you copy champions, which is really good a lot of the time. One of the best relics in the game. I think it's super underrated, and I'm not even sure that people rate it poorly. Lost Chapter. This relic was so good that it had to be nerfed as a common. It used to be summon, refill your spell mana. When that existed like that, you could do so much with it. You would have access to sometimes infinite spell mana if you were playing someone like Echo. Lost Chapter is like the key point of Nidalee, right? You play her as a bush, and then you can transform her, and then you win the game. It does a lot. And I think just having 3 extra spell mana on round 1 or whenever you play your champion is just so powerful. I consider it game warping. And finally, we're getting to where I think the most impactful relics actually are, and that's sometimes on a champion specific relic you have something that is so crazy that feels like it should be part of their star powers, and Hextech Rifle is one of those. So, power game start plant 6 flash bomb traps in the top 8 cards of the enemy deck. When a trap misses, replant it in the top 8 cards of the enemy deck. That line changes Caitlyn's gameplay 100%. She goes from being a wet noodle. Some people are going to argue with me, some people really like Caitlyn. Caitlyn's fine. She doesn't actually need Hextech Rifle, but it's really nice if you have it. Changes her from a wet noodle to like an absolute powerhouse of artillery. But none of these, not one of these relics, is as impactful as what I feel is the most game-warping relic in the game. And that relic, this is a 3-star Thresh, no extra anything, is Soul Lantern. Soul Lantern reads, tough, spell shield, attack. If I'm Thresh, summon an attacking ephemeral copy of a champion in your deck with less power. Now one thing you can do with this is add Star Gem, which gives allied champions +1/+1 and they cost 2 less. Now, let's see what this actually means. I think I'm actually going to do this in the team fight adventure so I can take Clear Mind. And we pick up our Clear Mind, go into Gem Dragon. So I don't like Thresh, I think he's a bad champion. Some people might like him, I think he needs relics in order to function. I am not a fan. Which is why my Thresh, this is my main account, is still only 3 stars. That is not a thing that I've kept on a lot of my main star champions. But one thing that's cool about Thresh, and I'm trying to decide if I should block here. I guess I can, right? Things that die will, I think, reduce his cost. Yeah, so he only costs 3 now. We can play him now, it's fine. One thing about Thresh and Soul Lantern is you can do this. And when you attack, you make a bunch of Threshes on the board. I don't think there's anything in the game that is as insane as the ability to multiply your champion on attack. It also slows down the game a lot because you have to see that animation every time, which isn't great. But I think that nothing quite is that. It's just an insane thing that you can do. And it happens because once you have the Star Gem out, the other champions in your deck now have less power than the original Thresh that you had. And so that's how that works. I think it's incredible. I think it's insane. And then he also can get lifesteal because he just picks up keywords from dead things. So yeah, as well as your keywords. And that means that when you attack, I can also get all my life back. Not from the clones, but from the original one. So let's say you get Black Cleaver, that's gonna add on to that. Everything you get will just make him better. And I think it is absolutely insane. I'm gonna take the box and probably try to remove it later. For support champion, I mean, obviously you kind of want Fiddlesticks so that you don't have anything else, but Aurelian Soul, why not? We can just summon free Aurelian Souls at some point. Alright, so we pass. And we pass. Then we drop the Wings and the Wave. And we can drop Phantom Prankster as well, so we can do a little bit of damage here. And kinda doesn't matter how we block. Reduces the cost of Thresh. Gonna play Thresh. Unscarred Reaver doesn't have anything that can hurt us. And we're gonna play a bunch of Threshes. Technically, Aurelian Soul would be 0 cost, except that they're gonna hit and then they're gonna die, so all those Star Gems are going away. That's fine. We're gonna do damage with the Prankster every time it hits. Again, long animations, maybe not something I would suggest, but it's still insane. I don't think any relic lets you do that. I wonder if you could abuse that even more. I bet you could. Like, what if you had Chemtech Duplicator and then some way to have a spell that was good? Yeah, you could really go far with it. Anyway, that's not what we're doing here. That's just the way my brain operates. Is it tries to find something already good and then somehow make it better. We attack and I think this wins the game. I can challenge 2 units here. We're gonna summon probably an Aurelian Soul. And then the copied Thresh is also summon Aurelian Soul. I don't think any single relic does more than Soul Lantern. Now, this is not a suggestion that you buy it. I think it's still not a good relic on the whole. I would not. But, you know, if you have it because you buy everything and, you know, you feel like playing Thresh, it's so much fun. I think it's the only way Thresh is fun, but again, I just don't like him. That's a personal issue. We all have our preferences, it's alright. We pass and we pass. He also has Vengeance in his deck, which is kind of incredible actually. Drop Wings of the Wave, we're gonna block and Vengeance. I'm fine just dropping Thresh here so I can absorb those keywords, otherwise we're gonna lose them. And I don't think I need Glorious Seeker, I don't think it's gonna do anything for me. There's gotta be a way to abuse this even more. I feel it in my bones. That there's some combination that makes that even stronger than it already is. I don't know what it is yet, but and I probably am not gonna look for it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't like Thresh enough. But somewhere deep in my bones, I know that there is something better than what I'm doing here. This guy has Challenger, so we're gonna have to block this. I think it's like a very bad situation. I was hoping to get something better that I could use here. Use Cosmic Inspiration, we're probably dead. So I think we just do Camouflage Soldier. And that gives us some blocking. We're gonna lose Thresh, and I don't think I have another one. Can we not lose him? It's looking like not really, no. That's fine, we have a dragon. Dragons are good. And I spent too much, can't play Cosmic Inspiration. Could Vial, just to get 2 hit points back. It's not like the best thing in my life, but we're gonna level up Aurelion Soul anyway. Fangs is great, although probably should have passed before I played it. I'm sure I won't get hit by Avalanche or something and make me regret that choice. Star Shaping. Taking Living Legends. We'll Equinox because it's free. Cosmic Rays because it's free and it'll get it out of our hand. And we'll play Living Legends. We can drop the Charger. The Scourge. We have Crescent Strike. Technically, we can stall. We're going to get Lifesteal next turn. So if we want that, that's the thing we can do. If I attack, they're super dead. And if I don't, I might be dead. I don't like the part where I might be dead. I like the part where they're dead. Don't like the part where I could be dead. And play the Messenger, although that draws a card, so maybe not really what we're looking to do here. Meteor Shower to get card out of our hand. Crescent Strike to get card out of our hand. Living Legends, hoping for Golden Sister, didn't find it. Play the Traveler, still hoping for Golden Sister. We find the Golden Sister. That's pretty good. And I think it's fine. I think we just attack. We only get 8 hit points here. Sometimes getting out of the adventure is better than stalling. Although I think it would have been okay there. There's some things that could have happened that would have been bad. But overall, I think it would have been probably fine. Take Scuttlegeist here. That's going to be able to play for free. Slot Bot, Solitary Monk. Get rid of Glory Seeker. I don't plan on using that card ever. And we can cut another card as well. I think the box is terrible. I'm going to the Dragonsire. This event is going to end, and I do not know what they're replacing it with because they haven't given spoilers yet. I'm hoping that's a good kind of we haven't given spoilers yet, and not a bad kind of we haven't given spoilers yet. Playing units on purpose for them to die. I'll drop Camouflage Soldier, this gives us 2 blockers. Which makes our Thresh cost 1, we put him on the board. We attack. I think that's fine. Don't really see a huge downside here. Maybe we should put Gale Force on instead of Echoing Spirit and then just believe in the heart of the cards. 2 attacks would be really good. I probably want to drop the Fangs later. So, Star Shaping, I guess. We can take Living Legends. We can level up Aurelion Soul, we can play it. Swarmcaller is fine-ish. Drop Fangs. You can Crescent Strike. They're not going to give us the ability to do anything. That's fine. Thresh will eat all of those keywords. And I'm gonna get 2 hit points here because I'm afraid of Swarm Caller next round. We did get our life steal so we can attack. And we get a bunch of dragons. Dragons are good. Swarm Caller comes down, see I would have died. And there's not like a good way for me to kill this here. But I can Star Shaping and stay alive. You can take Cosmic Inspiration, we'll be able to use it next round. Hope they drop Elder Dragon, that would be ideal for me. Super ideal now. Was gonna Crescent Strike, but Obliterating's even better. Cosmic Inspiration, Immortal Fire, Living Legends. I don't really care about any of these cards. I can do another Immortal Fire, I guess. Attack and win the game. Really wanted Black Cleaver. There it is. Haha. Second Clear Mind can't hurt. I mean, it maybe can. Keep it 100. It maybe can. Go through Snailmoth. I actually don't know if we live Snailmoth. At the end of the day, we actually don't have a lot of defense. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Play the first wave. Okay, they didn't play Snapjaw. I don't know if they will. Yeah, this is fine. I kill my units and I don't have blockers for next round. I think it's probably better to have blockers even if I'm losing Clear Mind here. Although, blockers can't really block anyway, so maybe I was wrong about blockers. Okay, they didn't kill me, which is a very good sign. Well, Elnuck is not death. Supernova doesn't really help me. Unfortunately, if I had more mana it would, but I don't, so... Can Vile Feast. Don't think I stay alive. Yeah, unfortunate. I think maybe I played too passively. Yeah, drew wrong. I don't know. Did something wrong, that's for sure. See, that's what I was trying to prevent last time. Now it happened. It's fine. Play Chemivore and Soldier. Oh, if I could draw like Vengeance, that would be really good, actually. I think that's what I want to happen. Can't play Thrush, he costs too much. Star Shaping though. Now we drop Thrush. And we attack. Worst thing that could happen was that he plays Snailmoth, but also an extraordinarily common occurrence. So, make some blockers. Could use the box, but I mean, only does a little bit of damage to one guy. Not great. Okay. We're probably dead. Present Strike's great. We are no longer dead. We are in fact hard chillin', as the kids say. Do the kids say hard chillin'? I don't know. I haven't been one of the kids in a long time. I was hoping that Prankster would get it so that I could double attack lifesteal, but this'll work. And it doesn't look like we're winning here, so that's good. That means I can steal more life. And like I said, we could play that Scuttlegeist for free. Could block here, get life back. Does leave him at 1, but that's fine. Oh, he got to attack again. That's less fine. That's okay, just play more Thresh. Our dragon levels. Different dragon gets a lot of keywords. Fortunately gets shut down. I mean, they attack here probably. Yeah. They can block. And this guy can't block, I guess. Block again. Star Shaping. Might ask, am I playing Aurelion Soul, or am I playing Thresh? And it's kind of the same thing at this point. Attack with everything. I feel like there's a better way. And I'll find it eventually, except that I won't because I don't care about Thresh. But I feel like there's a better way. I might find it eventually. Singular Will is insane. Thrice Bound will give us a Scuttlegeist, which, I don't know, I guess it's fine. I don't really care about it, but it's fine. And then, I don't know if I want Singular Will. It has a lot of potential. I'll take one. Go through She Who Wanders. I think this will be fine. Obviously on an adventure with less hit points, this all works a lot better. You attack and then you just win the game instead of doing, honestly, very little damage. Alright, you don't take the race brown because of Clear Mind. This unit can't attack because of Thrice Bound. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. That's fine, we can kill it. And then we can get rid of this guy, so Clear Mind procs. And we can play our Lifesteal boys. I was hoping they would have given me another attack, but that's fine. Or another action, I guess. I was gonna Vengeance, but I think it's better if I don't. Because 2 units will die, which will let me play Thresh. I played the Serpent too while I was at it. Attack with everything. Which looks like 1 guy, but is actually 6 guys. The part where they all go into the soul lanterns is maybe the worst part of this whole build. At least it only happens once and then you're leveled up. Drop a serpent, drop a prankster. You have 2 vengeance for next round. Vengeance 1. Burn the terror. Attack. Pretty good. I think there's like a 50% chance we lose to Baron, and then I'm gonna be slightly embarrassed, but not too embarrassed, because overall it's still fine. We had fun. We played Thresh. I showed off a really dumb build. I think it's powerful. I don't know if it's the best, actually. It might be. I think I have to keep this guy. Otherwise it's gonna take one of these 2 guys, and I think I want them. Get rid of Warden's Prey. I don't think that's doing anything. And to Baron Nashor. Yeah, like 50% chance we lose here. Don't really have a solution for Baron. Pass, let them play a card. Pass, let them play a card. Again, we're gonna kill this guy because he's useless. And huge mistake taking Thrice Bound, but it's okay. And we do have Vengeance and it costs 1, so that's gonna be useful for us at some point. We had 1 more mana. We could Singular Will. Oh, guess what? It costs 1 less. We can still do that. So we're gonna Singular Will here. Seems like a good time. So here's a question. How do we live Baron? Well, there are several answers. If we can steal enough keywords, that's a way to live. So like if we can find regeneration somewhere, that would be good. Kinda need to do it now because we can't really do it later. Keep Guiding Touch, that's a little bit of health. Probably would have been better on my Nexus, but you know, it's fine. As long as we kill more units than they produce, that's another way. Player Dragon. Dragon's gonna die. So we have Vengeance. Dragon's dead anyway, may as well block with him. And we can't block Elusive. This is gonna have to do. Geist will give us a dragon. All this stuff is dead. We should get a bunch of keywords out of it. Including Spell Shield. If we attack Nashor, we lose Thresh, and he's kinda swole right now. I don't think that's a thing we want to do. He'll live because of Tough. And then hopefully we've made enough keywords out of the things that we killed. Star Shaping, Begin Living Legends, and we're gonna play the box just to get it out of our hand. We can do Prankster as well. Dragons die. Okay, well, you can never beat double vengeance. It's just not a thing. We do not have many hit points. They have many attackers and challenger. Guiding Touch. Has Overwhelm too. Living Legends. really hoping for stun. I don't have it. Drop the messenger, I guess.
Must we fight? Fear not death.
And unfortunately, this is the end for me. Which is sad, but ultimately fine. Could I have done better? Probably. There are probably bunches of changes that I could have made. I think Galeforce might actually be smart instead of Echoing Spirit. And I think maybe finding more stats from somewhere could also be good. Something like Stack Deck. Although you probably don't do Stack Deck and also Galeforce. That seems like a poor way to play. But yeah, something like that. Anyway, I think that Relic's insane on Thresh, even though I didn't win with it. I'm sure I could have figured it out in 1 or 2 more games. And again, 3-star Thresh. Like, we're not in his constellations at all. Constellations do make a big difference. And, yeah. I mean, that is... What are we doing here? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe his constellations don't make a big difference. This actually looked pretty bad. I hate Thresh, but I think Soul Lantern is the single most game warping relic in the game. Anyway, that is it. Just a little bit of fun. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.